I think that one of the biggest victories that the Saudis have seen for themselves is to get Russia into the OPEC fold effectively. And they want to keep them in. So that's why they're pretty much going to let them do what they want. The Russians have been pushing hard over the past year or so to produce more. The Russian companies especially, because they want to grow. They've seen the growth here. They've seen the growth in other parts of the world. They wanted in on that, and they're going to get in on it now.
But the Saudis really don't want to increase production to the extent that they're talking a good game, but they like higher price. They like it high. It's come down quickly, hasn't it?
Oh, it's this talk that the Russians have put out there about upping production upwards of 1.5 to 1.8 million barrels. Joe, just cut the legs out from under the rally. We're down about 12% from our highs. We were at over 72 for WTI. Today we got under 64 for a time. So it's been quite a free fall. And it's going to be a fascinating meeting this week because it could be the end of OPEC as we know it. Because Venezuela, Iraq, and Iran have all gone on record as saying they do not want an increase, whereas the Saudis are trying to play the middle, and the Russians are pressing them all to put more oil on the market. So the agreement could at the very least come to an end. We'll have to see what happens with OPEC.
When does the meeting start?
It's a complicated affair this time around. There's a 2-day seminar that some of the U.S. shale oil companies are actually going to be participating in, giving presentations about the state of the oil.
Vienna.
In Vienna, yes.
When is
Harold
it over?
Hamm, I believe, is one of the presenters.
It's over by Friday, isn't it?
Friday into Saturday.
Saturday, it's still?
The OPEC regulars meet on Friday. Russia comes to the meeting on Saturday.
I'm going to be there Saturday. I don't want like crowds and security and all that stuff. Is it?
You should get yourself credentialed. Go ahead in.
No.
Ask some questions.
That would be work.
You'll
right?
see. You'll see Brian Sullivan, Patty Dahm, others.
Yeah. No, I don't.
But it's the rhetoric. So right now we're getting whipped around, Joe. This morning there was news that the increase is only going to be between 300 and 600,000. So now you got your spread, 500 to 1.5 million. So we're going to be very battered by headlines here over the course of the next several days. Hey, the other big news though on Friday, the Chinese putting oil and oil products on the tariff list. That also knocked down U.S. crude oil prices on Friday because the Chinese have been stepping up and buying about 300 to 400,000 barrels a day of our oil. So to the extent that market goes away for U.S. producers, the spread that you've been seeing between WTI being about $10 cheaper or more than Brent could get even worse. Could get even worse for the guys in the shale plays and along the Gulf Coast.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.